How are you?
Yeah, I'm right. Hi, how are you?
All is good. So, would you please introduce yourself?
So my name is Roheel, and I'm a senior lead software engineer and work in UK, London, in a financial industry. And I do a lot of like different projects. My journey started from front end development to back end, then data engineer, service now, and nowadays I'm working as a SRE engineer. So I looked the project and the company in a different perspectives to understand the business better.
That's a good journey.
Yeah,
So,
I
it's
would get bored otherwise. After spending 1 year, I would probably get bored in one project. So
yeah. So, how you find Egypt?
yeah,
Is
it's
this
good.
the first time?
It is first time indeed, yes. And it's interesting. So the tradition and the different types of many different delicious foods we ate, and more natural and more flavor in it. And it's feel like home sense to me. So yeah, in terms of the country is outstanding, amazing. They are very welcoming, very in terms of open-minded, listening to everything, and it's a great country. Yeah.
I think this is lead us for the next question. It will be how you find tech community here in Egypt.
So in terms of tech community, I think it's very futuristic in terms of they are already well aware of what they are working into, and the future, what future will be holding, and in terms of technologies and the tools, languages, what needs to be doing, they're already up in the game basically. So in terms of like few things I have heard, their implementation and the way they are working, it's one of the best great thing I think in terms of the development, deployment, Kubernetes, and some of the talks I heard, it's amazing the way they were explaining and describing things. It was very interesting.
Very good. If you have just two advice for the attendees for the next year, not this year, what this advice will be?
Sure. So in my opinion, I think what I have seen is from engineer perspective, I understand what they are talking about, what they are presenting, the technologies they are using. But I think the audience, sometimes I think using too much technical or too much complicated technical jargons, I think sometimes audience may not be able to understand, maybe 20%, 30%, but the rest of the audience may not be able to understand. So yeah, I think I personally would like to deliver a more of like simple, plain sort of thing, and which is easier for understandable to everyone. And so it's easy enough so everybody could understand and explain without using any technical terms or jargons. So that would be really, really useful, and that would keep the audience connected as well, because in between I felt like audience is being lost a little bit in between. But overall, I think it was great, awesome. There was a lot of like information and lot to take in from technical side as well. And the way they are implementing and developing, that was interesting.
So the last question is if you have words for speakers and organizers and attendees, what this words will be?
Yeah, I think just keep up with the good work. I think that is really encouraging, and that is really helpful for keeping our community connected. And in terms of like speaking out loud and spreading the word of the technologies, sharing the knowledge, and which is very, very kind of useful, because at the end I can maybe expert of everything and know a lot of knowledge. The matter of the fact is we need to maybe sometime have to share the knowledge, learn from each other, and that would help and enhance collaboration. That is really great. So which is already happening, and I see those sort of things. And I think I would just say, just keep up with the good work. So that is already happening, and I would like to see that being continued.
Nice. What about for organizers?
Organizers, I think it's awesome. So everything was well, and in terms of the food, sitting area, to different facilities, in terms of generally organizing, the platform, everything was well organized, and we know where we wanted to go, and it was all synced in basically with across all the organizers' teams. So that was well organized. Yeah,
Very
that's
good.
great work.
What about words for attendees?
Attendees, yes, there are diverse sort of people. From my experience, what I have when I was delivering the workshop, then there was people who are students in early careers. They just started their job, or just finishing their degree, or they were just started their studies essentially. So I think, again, that is really great. There needs to be connected, and some of them are not even technical, so they just came and they don't have any prior. They're just looking for a career change or something. But that is perfectly fine as well. So I think that is great. So we need to be. We are already welcoming everyone, so we need to be continuing welcoming everyone. So we all know, even sometimes the technology is for us developers as well as for the end users. So many times I see the end users, they come to know after 4, 5, 6 years, once the technology is rolled out. For example, ChatGPT, AI, and all these things. So for a layman, for ordinary person having no technical knowledge, no technical background, they don't know what facilities, options are available out there, which they can take the most benefit out of it. So again, we are already, welcomed, and they are already coming, taking a part. So that is fantastic.
Okay, so I think we're done. Thank you for being here as a speaker for DevFest Cairo 2024. So nice to meet you.